I spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years buying clothes, shoes, bags, jewelry, makeup, and other things that I thought would make me feel better about myself or look better in some way. But here's the harsh truth. The more I had, the more I felt disconnected with myself and the person that I wanted to become. Why was it that having all of these beautiful things in my closet and in my home making me feel worse instead of better? Yes, the feeling of buying something new is great, but that dopamine rush is short-lived, and then you're back to looking for that next high. It's called shiny object syndrome for a reason, and guess what? That's exactly the kind of trap our consumers culture wants us to fall into. Recently, I've been doing a lot of inner work that helped me realize that I was part of this problem. For years, I've been buying things I didn't need just because I liked them, or so I thought I liked them, or I saw them on someone who convinced me that I should like them, like an influencer. And basically, I ended up with too much stuff I thought I liked, but in the end, they weren't me. I also realized that I was influencing you guys to all do the same, falling into the same trap of consumerism by talking about the latest fashion trends, the coolest items in my closet, unboxings of rare handbags. You get the idea. All of these things were just illusions I thought would enhance my life in some way, but I was wrong. I'm truly very, very sorry if I made anyone feel this way too. I recently shared some stories on my Instagram showing the process of me purging things from my wardrobe, and I received numerous messages on this topic. Some of you were confused about why I was doing this, some of you wanted to know more, and many of you were so lovely and supportive of my self-discovery journey, and for that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. In this video, I will be sharing all the reasons I decided to get rid of almost all of my clothes, shoes, jewelry, makeup, and more. What was the catalyst for me, and what are my plans for my wardrobe and this YouTube channel? I hope this video will inspire you to become more mindful of the things you bring into your life and how they affect your mental health and well-being. So why am I getting rid of almost everything I own? If I'm to be completely open and honest with you, the moment I became a mother, everything changed. I no longer remembered what my life was like before my firstborn child, and as more time passed, I stopped recognizing the girl I once was. I started to feel as if everything around me no longer aligned with my values or my essence. I started to feel more and more disconnected from the world around me and my work. I sold my lucrative hair extensions business because I didn't feel passionate about it like I once did, and I started to fade into the background with my YouTube videos and Instagram posts. I've never felt so disconnected from my surroundings, yet so connected to this little human that I brought into this world all at the same time. After I had my second baby, it was as if a switch had been turned on in my head, and I finally started to see the light. I realized that I was going through a radical transformation, and slowly but surely everything would just start to make sense. I had to do a lot of self-reflection and inner work, reading enlightening books and listening to inspiring podcasts and speakers until I finally discovered A Radical Awakening by Dr. Shefali, which I talked about in this video over here. This one book changed my entire life and made me understand why I have been feeling so disconnected from the world around me, and most importantly, myself. I had to do a lot of healing from my past micro and macro traumas, and being honest with myself about who I am authentically, to come to realize that all of these things I've accumulated over the years and spent a ridiculous amount of money on was all a distraction from dealing with how I was really feeling on the inside, unworthy. I mean, isn't that why most of us buy all of this stuff we really don't need, to fill a void in the hopes of something will make us feel better, more respected, more admired? Let me tell you one thing I do know for sure. No amount of things will ever make you feel better, more respected, or admired. All they do is take up precious physical and mental space. And once I had this shift in perspective and became more aware of my inner being and what truly makes me happy, my family, my friends, my loved ones, I felt like this was the catalyst to my self-discovery journey of healing and growth. It started a shedding skin process where I felt the urge to shed everything and anything that didn't feel like me anymore. My clothes, shoes, bags, jewelry, makeup. I even want to remove all of my tattoos. Just to clarify, it's not that I ever prioritized things over loved ones and put fashion on a pedestal. It's just that I felt like when I wasn't buying certain things, I wasn't thinking about whether those things truly aligned with my authentic self. And because my content is so intertwined with fashion, as a creator, I felt so much pressure to keep up, even though my heart was telling me to slow down. It took me a course of a week to clear out my closet and all of my drawers and cupboards in my bathroom of things that didn't align with my inner being anymore. And I had to be really, really honest with myself and let go of anything that didn't serve me anymore. Let's be real, as a mom of 2 small children, there is absolutely no need for me to hang on to 50 pairs of high heels when all I live in is my sneakers. I love color and I love seeing colorful clothes on others, but on me, I feel like certain colors make me feel very uncomfortable. I love mini skirts on others, but on me, I don't feel like the best version of myself. So as I'm going through this purging process, I'm also realizing the things I do feel my best in, like t-shirts and baggy jeans and oversized blazers and sneakers, and I love neutrals. So why would I fill my closet with so many things that don't align with what I feel most confident in? This also made me realize how disconnected most of us are from our true personal style. How many of us are constantly trying to find outfit inspiration from our favorite fashion influencers or Instagram, Pinterest? Is our style truly ours? Why don't we start looking inwards and in our own closets, purge what doesn't serve us anymore, and become more mindful of the things we bring into our life and space? I don't know about you, but I want my surroundings and everything I put on my body to reflect my inner essence. My story has also inspired me to pivot my content on this channel. I want to be raw, I want to be real, I want to be honest so that I can inspire you to do the same and help you find your true personal style. This journey will be a process, but if I can inspire at least one person to make a change that will make you feel more confident and more liberated and empowered, then all of this is all worth it. And if you are wondering what I did with all of my pre-loved clothing, shoes, bags, and accessories, I handed them over to the lovely team at Haute Classics who came over to help me with this transition in my life. They have created a curated website of all of my things for sale, so you can check out the link on the screen here or in the description box below. I've been working with the Haute Classics team for many, many years, and there's no one I trust more with handling my beloved belongings more than them. And in terms of rebuilding my wardrobe, this will be a journey of progress, not perfection. I still have a lot of things that I kept that I would like to build on mindfully and little by little, but the focus now is never losing sight of me and my personal style anymore. I don't need the latest fashion trends or the coolest it girl finds to make me feel worthy. I already am worthy. So in my upcoming videos, I'm going to be sharing how I plan to rebuild my wardrobe while staying true to my authentic self. And honestly, you guys, I feel so liberated and empowered with having less. My mind feels clearer. It's easier for me to get dressed. I don't feel any sense of wanting anything I don't need. And I have never felt more comfortable or confident in my own skin than I do right now in this moment. And all I want is the same for all of you. If you enjoyed this video, I really think that you will enjoy this one too, where I talk about how this one book changed my entire life. It would also mean a lot to me if you would consider subscribing and supporting this channel if you haven't already, and letting me know what you thought about this video in the comments. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching and supporting this channel, and I'll see you in the next one.